Hi guys, I'm back with another video. Today's video is going to be Lost Media Category 183, Me and My Shadow, partially found footage of unreleased DreamWorks animated film 2010 to 2017. Now, once again, this lost media was suggested to me, and I would like to thank Sam McFarlane for once again suggesting another lost media to me. Thank you so much, Sam, for suggesting another lost media video to me. I really appreciate it. So thank you for suggesting this lost media to me. You guys already know that I like suggestions from people, so whenever I get a suggestion for something, I really appreciate it. And Sam, if you have any other suggestions for lost media videos in the future, just post a comment on one of my videos and I'll see how long it takes me to do it, but either way I'll do it. But anyways, so this is Me and My Shadow, partially found footage of unreleased DreamWorks animated film 2010 to 2017. So let's get right into it. Me and My Shadow was a planned DreamWorks animated movie announced on December 10th, 2010. The film would have been blended both CGI and hand-drawn animation. The film started out production well, but in 2012, the film was pushed back for the first of many times, eventually due to the failure of Mr. Peabody and Sherman in 2014. DreamWorks underwent corporate reconstructing and laid off many animators, canceling many projects, including Me and My Shadow, in the process. A second attempt at the film was made in 2015 when Edgar Wright signed on to co-write and direct a movie with a similar concept to that of Me and My Shadow. The second incarnation was canceled in 2017 as the previous year saw Comcast purchase DreamWorks Animation and turn it and cause more reconstructing. Despite the film never releasing, it has garnered a cult following. Currently, only a few test clips of the film that shows it through various stages of development have surfaced. Plot. Me and My Shadow revolves around a human named Daniel Grubb, played by Josh Gad, originally named Stanley, as he works in a boring light bulb factory. His shadow wants to help Daniel by breaking the rules of the once secret shadow world. When a crime in the shadow world puts both of their lives in danger, Shadow Dan is forced to take control of Daniel. They go on a massive adventure to investigate the crime and stop a shadow villain from leading a rebellion where shadows take over their human counterparts in the human world. Daniel would have a love interest named Heidi. I think it's Heidi. Development. Me and My Shadow was first announced on December 10th, 2010, with a window of releasing being in March of 2013. In early 2012, the film entered into production, and Bill Hader, Kate Hudson, and Josh Gad had signed on to the project. Some pretty good actors for this movie. Bill Hader and Kate Hudson, great actors for it. It was announced that the film would be officially released on November 13th, 2013. Due to Mr. Peabody and Sherman gaining favorability amongst executives in DreamWorks, the company wanted to get Mr. Peabody and Sherman out before Me and My Shadow, and as a result, Me and My Shadow was delayed yet again, this time to March 2014. With the production of Mr. Peabody and Sherman being behind, DreamWorks decided to release Mr. Peabody and Sherman on March 2014 restate, initially given to Me and My Shadow. Cancellation. Me and My Shadow was not favored by DreamWorks executives. In 2012, DreamWorks co-founder Jeffrey Katzenberg was shown a special screening of Me and My Shadow, and he stated how it was not the $2 million movie he had wanted. After commercial failure of Mr. Peabody and Sherman, DreamWorks had to reconstruction, which saw the layoff of over 500 animators and the cancellation of many movies, including Me and My Shadow. Revival. While the higher-ups at DreamWorks were not impressed with the movie, there was still a demand. In November of 2015, Edgar Wright signed on to rework the concept of Me and My Shadow into a new story, now with the title of Shadows. Edgar Wright had gone through 3 drafts of the movie. Edgar Wright's attempts to revive the movie would ultimately end up being canceled due to another round of restructuring in 2016 when Comcast purchased DreamWorks Animation. Availability. Footage for Me and My Shadow has been published online in various stages of development. It is unknown how much of footage was made of the film before the movie was quietly canceled. It is unknown how far into production the movie was prior to its cancellation. As of the writing of this article, only a few clips of the movie has resurfaced. So they have test footage for Shadow Dan. They have footage from later in development. They got a demo from 2019 that was released by Sebastian Wajada, and it's his or hers animation reel. There is a compilation of all found clips from the film up to 2022, and there's a history production on Me and My Shadow, which was made by some YouTuber I don't know the name of. Let's see. I'm not sure, but obviously I'm not going to show off the videos due to copyright reasons, so I will link them in the comments and the description of this video. And then there's also a bunch of concept art. So there is a concept art for Daniel Grubb. There is concept art for Heidi, which would have been Daniel Grubb's love interest. There's concept art showing Daniel and his shadow. There's concept art for a model of a bank in Shadow City by Phil Zucco. There's a model of a turntable shadow projector by Phil Zucco. The model of Daniel Grubb by Phil Zucco. A model of Daniel Grubb by Phil Zucco, a model of Daniel Grubb by Phil Zucco, a model of Daniel Grubb by Phil Zucco, a model of Heidi by Phil Zucco, a models of Daniel and Heidi by Phil Zucco, a model of Heidi by Phil Zucco, a model of Heidi by Phil Zucco, an early model of Heidi by Phil Zucco, a model of Daniel with the early model of Heidi by Phil Zucco, model of Daniel by Hangensu Ho, model of Daniel by Huckensu Ho, a model of Heidi by Huckensu Ho, and a model of an unnamed old woman by Hakusu Ho. And that is that Lost Media video. Once again, I would like to thank Sam McFarlane for the suggestion of the video. Once again, Sam, thank you for the suggestion. I really appreciate it. If you have any other suggestions for Lost Media videos that you want me to do on the channel, just please post a comment on any of my videos. Or if you have a suggestion for any other video besides Lost Media you want me to do on my channel, I can do that as well. But that is Lost Media category 183, Me and My Shadow, partially found footage of unreleased DreamWorks animated film 2010 to 2017. And if you guys like this video, please don't forget to please like, subscribe, and comment. And I'll see you guys next time. Peace. Period.